Hey yo, how's it going? Welcome to more Peggle. Exciting, thrilling pegging action. Uh, or something. Hold on, where's the correct capture? Haircut. Yes, haircut. Yeah, I was getting a little sick of how heavy my hair was, so I decided to lop the front off. It was fine, but like it would have gotten bad very shortly, and I was like, oh wait, whoa, holy shit. One sec, I don't know why that capture didn't work. It was being a little glitchy. As you can see by the fact that the bar is like different colors. I'm actually just gonna quickly restart the game, I think. Because, it was doing some stuff I'm not very fond of, I think because I tabbed out when it was, launching. Doing good? I appreciate you saying that. Thanks. Alright, let's see if me tabbing out now is not going to cause any... Oh, no, it's still glitchy as fuck. Well, that's concerning. Hopefully that's not going to cause any major problems. Just going to change that back over. I'm sure it'll be fine when I'm in the game. Maybe it's always done that and I just haven't noticed. What am I doing? Oh, you can name yourself a lot of things. Also, where the fuck did my cursor go? What is going on? Why is the full screen breaking today? Something's being weird, and I can't... Oh my god. Okay, well, this is... I'm gonna restart the game for the third time, and hopefully it's going to do what it's supposed to do. Oh, I do have a game capture I can use. I don't know if it's gonna work. I apologize for this. This doesn't normally happen. I don't know what's wrong with it. Is it gonna show up? Where's my fucking cursor? It's not. I sincerely don't know what's going wrong with it, but, the game should still be playable. Yeah, you can see the artifacting. I don't know why that's happening, because it wasn't happening the last several times I played this. But yeah, you can name yourself Dumbass. You can also name yourself Dickhead, which was the name of my previous account. Alright, let's see. Is this gonna break anything? Well, I don't have a cursor. Why? What is causing this? Is it because the 3D acceleration is broken? Okay, it's not the custom cursors. I'm just gonna take it out of full screen for a second. Okay, so it's not breaking there. It is breaking there. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, full screen refuses to enable. Okay, this should only take a moment. I sincerely don't know what's happening. Because there was nothing wrong with this the last several times I played it. Unless NVIDIA or, like, my computer pushed some sort of update that, for some reason, specifically broke Peggle. Yeah, I'll try that if it's still broken when I launch. It's almost certainly still broken. Yeah, something is not right here. Okay, I will verify my file integrity, because I've never seen that happen. I'm sorry that you have to keep hearing the same opening constantly. Also, that whatever that setting was did not bode well. Oh, man. Alright, I guess what I'm gonna do is you're just gonna watch me play Peggle in a really small window. Why the full screen isn't working now is beyond me. Is there a way for me to make this larger? Try borderless? There is no borderless. There is full screen and not full screen. What year do you think this was made in? The fact that it has full screen at all is surprising. Here, let's do a bit of troubleshooting. Some live troubleshooting of whatever's going on here. Peggle full screen broken. I don't think that's it. They did. They went to me. What is this? I don't trust doing that. Alt and enter? What? Untick both hardware acceleration and full screen. Exit the game. Alt enter. Oh, look at that. That's delicious. Alright, let's see if this fixes the problem. Nope, because it's already broken. What the fuck is wrong with this? What happened? Why did my Peggle break? What happened to it? What? Yeah, holy shit. Let me see what... Alright, well I hit Alt-Enter, and... Oh, no, it's still broken, never mind. What the fuck? It's just the game itself. Peggle Deluxe Artifacting and Flickering. I've never seen this with anything else, so I don't know what could have caused that. Like, let me see if there's a driver update from NVIDIA. That sucks. I was, like, excited to stream. There is a driver update. The anti-Peggle update. In this update, we have removed the ability to play Peggle because any attachment you have towards PopCap had been officially copywritten by EA. And so if you don't pay EA a nominal fee of $100 every minute of playtime, you are not allowed to experience anything except for nostalgia. Alright, so I imagine we're gonna see some funny shit. Because my screens are gonna flicker. And so you might experience some interesting things, because the encoder's going to break. $100 every minute to have access to Peggle Deluxe, now included with Bookworm Adventures and Bookworm Adventures 2. Well, I mean, yeah, the precedent's already been set. They could just call the fucking Pinkertons. They'll just call a good old PMC to your door. Because that's what game companies do nowadays. They don't like what you're doing. They fucking call illegal private military to your door to scare you. Yeah, wait, did you not hear about that? Wizards of the Coast? Some guy got a Magic the Gathering card set slightly early and streamed an unboxing of it because he didn't know, supposedly, that it was unreleased or wasn't supposed to be released for a few days. So Wizards of the Coast goes, alright, let's send fucking private... Yes, they did. They did. Yeah, the Nintendo Ninja shit doesn't seem so far-fetched now, does it? They sent the fucking Pinkertons to some YouTuber's house and threatened him into giving up some Magic cards that he got early by accident. It's a fucking scary world we live in. It's still, I was about to say it's still installing as though you can't see what's on my screen right now. I hope this fixes the issue. I don't know what the fuck the problem was. It had a succulent creepy. Well, again, we don't know. This is the first reported instance of this happening. It is theft, yes. It was essentially... It wasn't armed robbery. It was more like coercion. It's complicated. But yeah, it was pretty fucked up and not entirely legal. And they're gonna get away with it, because that's just how this goes. But it's disturbing. It really did make me, like, I've been on and off again with D&D for a long time. I made a lot of custom content for 5e in its earliest years, like, over, like, 2018, 2019, which isn't really... Hello. So what did that look like on your end? Because that looked fucking crazy on my end. My screen started going absolutely fucking nuts. And then I opened OBS and it said, like, invalid stream driver. The stream stopped and the recording was still going. And yeah, the recording was still going. And I couldn't stop the recording, and the screen was, like, recursively inside of itself, and I had to close OBS and then forcibly close it from the task manager in order to open it again and start streaming. That's cool. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about before that happened. Alright, let's see if that even fixed it. Because I'm inclined to believe that it didn't. Call me a pessimist, if you will. I'm inclined to believe that didn't solve anything. Well, you're not going to see anything because I disabled the Unity thing. Oh yeah, it's still fucked. It is still entirely fucked. The pissiest. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Not the pissiest thing or whatever, pessimist, because that's my fault. But what? Why is Peggle doing that? Is what I want to know. Fuck, man. What's going on? All right, this is just technical difficulties stream. We're just uninstall and reinstall. I should have the save in the cloud. It should. I'm not sure that's entirely the issue here. Hold on. Peggle Deluxe graphical glitches. Yeah, I guess I'll try reinstalling it. I'm gonna be really upset if it doesn't have a cloud save, but I don't really have a better idea. It literally was not doing this prior, so watch how fast this installs. Oh, you can't see my screen. Never mind. Well, it's already reinstalled. Welcome back. Again, I don't think this will fix it. No, it didn't. I already saw it artifacting again. Is it no longer artifacting? I have to have 3D acceleration on. And that doesn't break anything. Nope, it's still broken. What the fuck is this insane thing that I have discovered? Wait, that's the other cursor. Is the cursor corrupted? Because, like, look, it's... Wait, no. If I move around fast enough, nothing happens. If I stay still and then start moving, it tears the screen. What the hell, man? Surely that's not the issue, right? Hold on. Okay, so here's what I've learned. The custom cursor is what was broken. Okay? It's the custom cursor. That's fucking funny. Okay, let me see if this fixes it. No, it's still broken. Okay. Alright, well, you can see my cursor now. For some reason, the custom cursors were corrupted in a way that, it seems to be unfixable. That's nice. Well, at least we can still play the game. I will, turn off capture cursor, because you guys don't need to see it, but... I will have to look into that. Alright, Peggle time. Wahoo. This feels weird using a non-custom cursor. Big fix. Nah, it's kind of a small fix, not gonna lie. Oh, that's... unfortunate. What? That's even more unfortunate. Peggle sounds. What a tech whiz I am. Wrongamundo, little nobody. Who'd say that? Big. I'm just that good. No, I'm just that bad. What? I've been scammed. Why? I didn't even think about what I was doing. I didn't even think about it. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. Damn. That was lame as hell. I'm just kind of shooting into the breeze here because I have no fucking idea what to do. All right, let's try in earnest this time. Yes. No. Actually. Yes. as good. Very good. See, these ones bounce in a satisfying way. They make you feel things. They make you shit. Yes? No. I don't think I like what that made me feel. I think that would get me put on a couple lists. That hurts. No. The spooky ball! Hit him with the spooky ball! Ah, the lamest spooky ball. The least lame spooky ball. They're all a tough board. It never stops being a tough board. It's about how you handle it, you know? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you're just that good. Sometimes you're just good at the game. Sometimes things just line up. What can I say? It's just that easy. I really have to play Peggle. I believe I have the game, and I just haven't played it, just because I haven't had the time. But I say that, and now I'm playing Peggle again. So, who's the real idiot here? It's me. The answer is me? It's okay, I just have to 100% Peggle, and then I can play Peggle. Or, you know, Peggle Knights, or Peggle 2. Let's go. Yeah, I've been very interested in it. I just never happened to play it. Oh, yes. Very good. Not the direction I thought that was gonna go in, but I guess it'll work. No! God damn it. I keep getting really close to free balls, and I ain't getting nothing. I ain't getting shit. Okay, well, I got something. Game heard me talking shit. Come on. Sometimes it just be that way. Yep. Okay. Boy, yoy, yoy. Spooky. Free ball. I did not expect that one to go in. That's for sure. Damn it. Okay. Come on. I can do this. And that's the best start I could get, apparently. No, so close to the double. What? Oh. Go in. Yes. Yes. I am. The problem is cleanup. Like, I just can't clean the board. What? I missed it. No. Big. Small. Actually, very small. Like, with these ones, you just never know where it's gonna go. No, I've made a grave error in judgment and forgotten to check my reds. Big slide. Whoa. It's like, what are you supposed to do to clean these up? They don't clean easy. That's just cruel. I guess they didn't prolong my suffering. Real? Bwam bwam. Very good. Ay, ay, ay. I'm going somewhere. I was just chilling on top of the ball, on top of the ball catcher. I looked at some cutting room floor stuff for this game because I was really curious to see if there were any like cut powers or anything. There aren't, as far as I can tell, but I did find some cool stuff. This game was apparently internally called Thunderball for a while, and then for a while it was called Peggle, and then they changed it to Peggle to prevent some copyright issues, I think. Which worked out, because I don't know how I would have felt about Peg-O. But Peggle seems pretty cool. A lot less British. Garbage, trash. Damn it. I don't feel like I'm making any progress here. I mean, that's really the case with all of these levels, but... I don't like falling down the side, that one makes me mad. Oy vey. I knew that one wasn't gonna win, but... What do I even do? No. No. Maybe? Worth a shot. What is a Chad? Well, that one will. Come on. Well, it did something, I guess. Shoutouts to my boy Quad. Yo, thinking about that fake Disney shit recently, where they're like the theater when Claude shows up on screen, except Twitch chat when Claude shows up on screen. I don't know why that's on my mind. That was that motherfucker's name in that fake Disney shit. Please. End my suffering. Greed. Malice. Well, the flippers eased my worries, but they did not exactly make it any better. That said, I do feel a little bit more in control of the situation. Let's go. No. Shoutouts to the flippers, doing their job. Shoutouts to flipper flips. Dare I say this is it? No, 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 no. I forgot about that being a possibility. Whoa. Oh. We're free of yet another one of our levels. Hooray. Sweet release. Sweet, sweet victory. Yeah, let's try this. Good spooky ball. Good try, buddy. This seems like it would be incredibly good for flippers, but who am I to judge? And yet, do I even want to do that? Why do I keep doing that and expecting a different result? Well, that sucks. Okay, Spooky Ball is just bad for this stage. That or I've been getting extraordinarily unlucky. I'm gonna try multi-ball, honestly. I think it might do well on this stage. Every time I do that, I expect a different result. Okay, we're gonna try flippers again. I've been sleeping on them, dude. I really been sleeping on him, damn. Damn, I got greedy. Yeah, okay, flippers are absolutely fucking cracked on this stage. I suppose because the least covered part of the stage is the sides. Slightly off. Still, I think my chances are pretty good. now that I understand that this is a flippers-oriented level. What was my plan? What was I thinking? Whoa. What? I still think this is the right play. Oh, I had flippers, that was dumb. But I didn't for some reason. Come on. What was I doing? No. I mean, I'm pretty fucked. Like, I don't... As nice as this is, I don't see a world in which I actually get all of them and don't hit the red peg. Yeah. I was ready that time. One of your coworkers was like, yo, is that Peggle? Hell yeah, that's Peggle. I appreciate you doing that. Nonetheless. Man, I'm going all over the place. Shit. Okay, this is where things get gnarly. Too early. Too late. I can finish anytime I like, but I can never leave. Why don't your fireworks going off? Oh my god, is it Canada Day weekend? Wait, do I even have work tomorrow? I don't know how this shit works. You think I have a fucking life? Absolutely not. Too early. Too late. Just in time. Not that it matters. I am still fucked. I regret nothing. I don't actually think I have a full day tomorrow, because I don't have a 40-hour work week. I gotta double check. That said, I don't think I'm gonna stay up super late playing Peggle or anything. No. Ay. Too late. Ay, ay, okay. That's it. I'm getting me mallet. In the basket you go. Real. Absolutely undeserved. No! No! I had it! It was mine! No! Fuck you, game! Ah. Sometimes it just be like that. There ain't nothing you can do about it. That hurt. Sometimes you just do too good, but the reds are too close together, and so you just lose. Sometimes you are the pegger, and sometimes you're the one getting pegged. That's how it be on this bitch of an earth. Yeah, that's true. At least I'm getting a good score or whatever. My eternal flipper paradise. Yes, please. Fuck. That sucks. Dude, they just keep stopping short. Stop! I just want to play the game. Sorry, sometimes late at night, the gremlin comes out. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Not what I wanted to do. I was too slow. It's very hit or miss with the flippers, you know, no pun intended. Well, maybe a pun intended. I can tell you nearly a dozen puns just to make you laugh. But I've tried it before, and not one pun intended. They're definitely a boon. It's just a matter of how the things are laid out. What? Oh? I don't know if I should be dreading whatever this reminded you of my terrible joke. What the fuck was that? Like, pixel perfect failure condition? Wow, I just let that one go. About some new scarecrow that won some kind of award. I'm trying to think of it. No, alright, hit me. I haven't heard of it. What award did the scarecrow win on the news? It's like asking someone to say who's there. Fuck off. How did I forget that one? That's like the most basic one in the goddamn book. No, I was so close. Thought you were serious about the news. Like, no, no. There are two types of people in this world. Those who troll and those who get trolled. I guess we've shown which kind of people we are today, huh? Like, I know that one, and I still got by it, which sucks. For me. When you get claws this thick, you don't need to have a good reaction time if they're coming at you hard enough. What am I doing? These are literally skill shots, and I'm just fucking them up. Like, most of the time, I feel like it's completely fucking random whether I'm doing well or not, but those ones are literally, like, I know how to get those shots, and I just keep screwing them up. Yeah, it does that. You have to, like, see the fucking matrix in order to make good Peggle shots without, like, super guiders involved. It's just simple trigonometry, guys. Alright, now I'm afraid. Too slow. They were. It was quite nice. No. Fuck you. Never lucky. Yeah, they fucking hurt. The flippers just make them take longer. No. Please. These are painful. Spent literally a year playing catch, but my dad still won't come home. That's how this shit feels. I'm just stuck playing catch with the weird French kid from down the street. He keeps looking at me funny. Gotta be your own dad. So true. Hope you don't leave yourself. I have been a vacant shell without a soul for years. Whoever the fuck was in here, yeah, they're gone. Me when halves no milk. A lot of fertilizer and coffee and sleep. I listened to that song called My Trains by Neil Cicerega, well, actually by Lemon Demon, the other day again. It's been a while since I listened to it, and I just forgotten the lyrics to it. It's a pretty good song. You should listen to it. It's like the state of my brain right now is that, but with Peggle. I just want to be a tiny little man shooting balls at pegs. And if you take that away from me, I will fucking kill you. Nature Tapes. I'm trying to think of which fucking album that is. I don't remember the name of that album, but I've listened to, like, tons of Neil's stuff. Abe Kid. God, now I feel like I'm out of my fucking depth. I feel like I've probably seen this stuff, but I don't remember any of the names. I remember the names of, like, every fucking track on Spirit Phone and all of the Mouth albums. Aim Kit. That's the album My Trains is from. It's the one where Neil's face has a weird fucking woodpecker mask on it that's, like, super overexposed, right? I didn't know the name of that album. Or are you talking about Spirit Phone? If so, I guess it's a bonus track? I feel like I've listened to every... Oh, Nature Tapes. Okay. Oh, that's why he has a fucking woodpecker face. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I've listened to every track on Spirit Phone. I don't remember My Trains. Or Two Trucks, for that matter. You know, my buddy and I were talking about that. We were like, I want a mashup of Two Trucks and My Trains. And I'm not sure if it should be called Two Trains or My Trucks. He was pretty adamant on 2 trains. Have it on vinyl. Infinite. It has an infinite groove? That's fucking crazy. I honestly forgot that shit could even happen. Honestly, I gotta say, I have a weakness for when media creators will use very viral video for my trains. Oh, that video! Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I have seen that video. I didn't watch it the last time I was listening to it with my roommate, but I do know of that video, yes. Yeah, as I was saying, I love media creators who will, like, make the most use of their medium. Because, like, if you're not going to use it to the most of its ability, then why the fuck release it that way, right? Other than for, you know, vanity's reasons, or for, like, just for the hell of it. But, like, if you really want to bring out the strength of something, use the unique features of that. Like, it's why I'll say, like, if the game doesn't have good interactivity, then is it a game, and should it be a game? Like, or, like, at what point is a VN not a game and instead an interactive novel? It doesn't, the terminology doesn't matter, but, like, there's something special about turning the page physically of a paper book, and you lose that as soon as you are reading an ebook. Like, they are not equivalent, they are different. So anyone who claims that one is strictly better than the other is out of their fucking gourd. But, like, yeah, vinyl game OSTs. I mean, sometimes the juxtaposition is really cool too. It's just like, this should never have been on vinyl, but it is, and that's what makes it special. That's what makes it special. You know? Well, I wasn't gonna win that one anyway, so at least I get the dopamine hit, right? Yippee! The audiobook versus someone acting it out and adding sound and audio. Yes, exactly. It's like, like, text-to-speech is not the fucking same as an audio drama. Like, why make something a television show if a movie would be better? Why make something a movie if a television show would be better? Don't try and cram the lore of a television show into a 2-hour time block and then make people wait 3 years for the next installment. Because I've seen a lot of fucking movies that do that, and it drives me insane. It's like, have a conclusive story. If you're gonna have a movie, conclude the fucking story within the movie. I understand that the new Spider-Verse has, I haven't seen it yet, has that thing, but feels conclusive within itself, so I don't really know. But that's not entirely what I was talking about. But yeah, it's one of those things. So it's like, a record has the feature where you can just make it by default repeat that way. Using that for a surrealist album like this is cool as fuck. Like, if you're gonna make something a game, do something only a game can do. If you really want to push the limits of what the medium is. But, like, same goes for computer, right? Like, I'm thinking about stuff like, one-shot. Like, the original concept of one-shot, where the game fucking deletes itself if you, like, permanently, if you close it. So the character would actually die, which made it terrible in a lot of ways, because, like, the game was never meant to be as popular as it was, and it was meant to be a thought experiment for, like, a game jam. but like it ended up blowing up, and so people were like, no, I can't sit down for 4 hours and play this. And so they were kind enough to make a version of it where you can save, but it takes the magic out of it, because the true power of One Shot was in having to do it in one go or never getting another chance. Like, you can't do that with other media because you don't have that kind of control. And the same goes for, like, record skipping, right? You can do that in a game. You can make, like, a repeating, spooky little thing. But that's expected from a game. You have, very obviously, that level of control. One Shot is a really cool game. It has some external stuff where, like, to solve certain puzzles, you need to have multiple windows open. It makes it very hard to stream, I will say that. And I fucked up when I streamed it, so I didn't record everything properly. I streamed the Steam version of One Shot a couple years ago when I was somewhat new. And I didn't play Solstice, which is like the expansion that came out a while later. But the initial, how does it work on console? That's the thing. Console versions of One Shot do not delete your save. It is only the original version of One Shot that does that. They basically dropped that feature because they realized they had a story they wanted to tell, and the fact that no one could sit down for so long to beat it basically made it very difficult for them to reach the audience they wanted to. It's hard because I feel like they undermine their own thing. And yeah, on console it would be kind of fucked up because you can't make the game permanently unplayable. So I think they just kind of cut their losses and they said, you can do it this way. Like, you can play it as though you can't close the game, and we're not stopping anyone. But we want to make this accessible. Very Homestuck. Interesting that you bring that up, because, I mean, I go through my Homestuck cycles every now and then, just thinking about how many fucking cool things Homestuck did over the years. The Flash embeds before, you know, Flash broke and they couldn't do that anymore. Like the literally in comic, like, walking simulators, the fact that, like, there's a ton of just, like, GIFs, not even that stuff, like the non-linear navigation that they had, like the way that panels were retroactively edited during retcon. Apparently, only the first, like, 6 pages of Homestuck were user submitted, and then the rest of it was, like, some of it was suggestions, but it wasn't, like, direct suggestions for every panel. I actually really like the initial concept of MSPA, like the idea that it was just Hussey or whoever else is the DM, and however long it takes, the story's just generated from the best prompts. Yeah, the majority of the prompts in early Homestuck are just, like early Homestuck, I believe the first 6 pages or so are real, and then the rest of them are not exactly real. And then by, like, late in, they just don't do that anymore. Yeah, here's the thing, though. Like, Problem Sleuth was fucking amazing, and they managed to make that work, but, like, you can't... By the time they reach the end of Problem Sleuth, there are so many holes in, like, the fabric of reality and just logic that you can't do anything with that. When you get a story like Homestuck and you want to tell a way more nuanced, deep story, if you're constantly taking prompts like squawk like an imbecile and shit on your desk, then you're not going to create something coherent. I feel like it would have fallen into the rabbit hole that old school RuneScape did, where, like, user-generated and user-voted content does not necessarily mean good content. If it had been fully voted, like, let's say Hussey started getting hundreds and hundreds of submissions, and he had people vote on which one, he would end up with a product he hated. I know he would. I feel like the RS team feels that way too. And no one would like it, because it would be so bland and, like, weirdly sanitary in spite of that, because all of the like weird, shitty but kind of funny ideas would get voted up, and you just wouldn't get anything of substance. So like I can see Hussey curating and like taking what he thinks are the best prompts, but if he doesn't find something that he feels is befitting the story, then it's just waiting and waiting and waiting until he does. I actually like the direction that Homestuck went with the kind of the fake prompts and a lot of user suggestions and stuff, at least in that capacity. I'm, you know, like most Homestuck fans who reached adulthood, I've grown out of it, and I'm mad. This is true. This is true. He is banned for the next run. I will take that L. I don't like the direction Homestuck went post-end. Like, I think the epilogues are a little fucky and unnecessary, and Homestuck 2 is unnecessary, but I think that goes for basically most Homestuck fans would say that. And Homestuck has its problems, don't get me wrong, and I was never one to be in the, like, fandom or whatever. I had my own way of going about things, but I wasn't the type to, like, go to cons, like the, you know, that kind of Homestuck fan. But it definitely heavily affected the way that I view media, I will say that. Like, heavily, heavily affected my expectations for what a piece of media could be. All you had to do was ban Claude, and I won. Made a Sonic spinoff in America. Yeah, see, I actually... So, one of the things I did do in my early, you know, Homestuck fan era was I actually did a lot of RP on the MSPA RP forums when I was, like, 15 or 14. I don't know if I'd ever have been able to admit that, even a few years ago. I had a weird cringe era, and I don't even think it was cringe. Some of it was cringe. But yeah, like, I ran my own, like, user-prompted story there. And I had some really fucking cool ideas for how I was doing it. And a lot of the stuff that I wrote back then got incorporated into the stuff that I write now, in terms of concepts. What was really cool about Homestuck is, because I got into it in, like, the middle, like, when they were just finishing the Act 5 stuff, which feels weird to say that, considering there's only 7 acts, and the 7th one is, like, a couple pages. But yeah, I got into it in, like, the middle, and, so I got to see a lot of it kind of go full circle. Like, a lot of the retroactive lore was already there with the trolls and stuff, but, like, they didn't cover a lot of the new stuff. And so it was interesting seeing how, like, a tiny plot point from, like, several hundred or thousand pages prior would just come up again and then be this big relevant thing, and then everything would make sense again. And, like, I know that a lot of what Hussey did was literally just trying to retroactively bullshit his way into a satisfying ending. And he did, successfully. I know that Hussey's a bit of a weird figure, and I don't really know much about him. I know that What Pumpkin is absolutely fucking horrible with the brand, but I don't know much about Hussey other than that he's a little weird. But, like, mad respect to what Homestuck ended up being by the end of it. Like, I think it had a good conclusion. Like, Collide was fucking legendary, and I respect the hell out of what it was. But I don't want anything more to do with Homestuck. I like the idea of another Homestuck, like, I like the idea of a Homestuck spinoff where it's just a completely different universe and different characters, and exploring further, like, Frey motifs, or exploring god tiers more, and doing all that kind of stuff. But they don't really seem to want to, and that's fine. I don't want more with these characters. The ending of Homestuck, to me, was very definitively, like, leave us alone. Like, them succeeding was literally, we don't need to go through shit for the sake of plot anymore. Like, that was the point of the ending. Like, the point of the ending of Homestuck was, like, the comic just kept going and bad shit kept happening to the characters because the fans wanted it. So now it's done and it's over. And everyone wins. They get their happy ending for the most part. We don't really need to know the messy details. And then the epilogues came out, and we learned the messy details. And it's just like torture porn for a lot of the characters. And then everything sucks. And it's like, I didn't need to read any of that. Just leave it out. Leave it alone. Let them be okay. I don't need people being like, well, actually, you know, John fucking dies of poison, and Roxy is inexplicably now trans, and Dirk is evil, I think. And Jane is evil, and Jade has a penis because lore? I don't fucking know, man. Bowser's dog dick revenge happened in the worst way possible. It's complicated. Thorn, I don't know how much you know about Homestuck, and while I can't say I don't recommend reading it, I also think that it's horribly, like it will taint your soul. Having read it myself, I'm irreparably damaged. Yeah, okay, well, that's true, you are. It was always weird, but, like, it got weird in a way that felt out of character. Like, it was like they had the idea of what Homestuck was back in, like, the 2015 era of what everything was. And then they brought it forward into, like, the 2020s, and they were like, what if we retroactively alter characters so that they fit the narratives that we want to push in this day and age? And that's how people generally feel about it. I don't really have a huge opinion, but I find it weird. It's like, I don't remember anything in Roxy's character that to me would indicate that she or they or he or whatever is trans. Like, I guess that could make sense for their plot, but it just felt so unnecessary to me. It's like we are continuing the comic and now writing this new development into this character whose arc is already completed that had nothing to do with their personal identity. I'm happy to have trans representation where it is authentic, but to me it felt like that was never the plan for her character. Just like it was never the plan for Dirk to basically reverse his character development and become evil. Same with Jane. Just like it was never meant to be canonically confirmed or denied whether Jade has a dog dick, and then they just randomly started writing about it. It's just one of those things that, like, I don't feel comfortable with because it doesn't feel like it's coming from a good place. I don't know. Okay. Quick lore dump on Homestuck thing for you, Matthew. There is a plot point really early on in Homestuck where, how do I put it? When you die and ascend to God tier, which is like this whole thing, you merge with your other, like, all your alternate selves to become one. Like, it's to, like, meant to, like, double your power or whatever. Except the alternate self for one of the characters was, because of other weird shenanigans, merged with her dog, who was male. But they don't talk about that, and the only thing that it is like she gains dog senses and has, like, dog ears, and it was a running joke because, like, it mentions that she's a furry really early on as, like, a side joke, and so it comes full circle because she actually has, like, dog ears or whatever. Anyway, completely fucking irrelevant other than just a couple jokes and a cool character design, until in Homestuck 2 they're like, yeah, remember how that dog was a boy? Yeah, she has a fucking dog penis or something. I actually don't know what they talked about in the comic, but like it was very explicit and unnecessary and weird, and like I didn't need to know any of that. Like it was meant to be, like, if anything, if it was even meant to be thought about, this is Homestuck 2 stuff. If it was even meant to be like on someone's brain, it's like, yeah, we're just never gonna bring this up because it's just so irrelevant and people can keep making the funny, dog dick joke. Yeah, this was in Homestuck 2, which I haven't read, so I'm just going off of a secondhand source here. But I've heard that there was a weird tangent from Jade talking about certain, I don't even know how to describe it, like canine urges. Homestuck 2 or Homestuck Squared is literally, it is meant to be a sequel to Homestuck. I don't know how much Hussey is involved with it. It is by the What Pumpkin brand. No one wanted it. It's just torture porn for the characters. They've already had enough. We don't need more. Anyone I've talked to who was into Homestuck back in high school or back in grade school, they don't like it. I haven't met a single fucking person who does. It just feels like an affront to God. It's the same shit that makes me mad when anyone holding an IP decides to retool that IP for something it was never meant for. It's like the whole Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts thing, where they literally, like, redid the entire concept of what made those games good, and then, like, made fun of the people, or, like, bastardized the people that liked the original thing. Like, I was happy that it was over, because I could move on with my life. I had closure. Those characters who were central to me understanding things about my personal identity, I didn't want them to be touched anymore because I wanted to move on knowing what those characters meant to me. And for someone to go back and be like, nope, we're making a sequel and we're going to completely change everything about how we gave these characters a happy ending. Because fuck you, we want money, I guess. Feels to me it is very frustrating. There's a big difference here as well between, like, Guilty Gear Strive with Bridget and this, because I don't really have any opinions on that, but, like, it at least is somewhat within character. I do think that it is frustrating for some people that came to peace with their gender identity as not trans, and then having a character that they identified with now identify a different way than them because of divergent paths. At the end of the day, it's good that Guilty Gear has that representation, and it's very empowering, and so I'm not one to deny that to people, but I do understand why some people would maybe feel like one of the few characters they found solace in is now not what they were. But anyway, that's enough of that kind of talk. For the record, I'm not... Yeah, that... Thor, honestly, what I'm saying is specifically on my mind because you're in chat. Because I'm trying to be very careful with what I'm saying. Like, because I agree, and I want to be careful that I make it clear that I agree, and I do think that Bridget should be the way they are. I do kind of wish there had been a way to make an empowering trans character that followed a similar arc that was not Bridget, so that people could have continued to have closure on what Bridget was before. But there's so little trans representation within fighting games that I feel like the trade-off is still worth it from, like, at least from Daisuke's perspective, the guy that does the writing. It's just something I feel like I have to tread carefully around. Even, like, I'm non-binary. I don't talk about that stuff because I feel weird talking about it, but It's just something I've been traditionally nervous about. I don't think I'm saying anything wrong. I just have the tendency to clam up about it. Okay, so for that, right, there is a character who it was in earlier Guilty Gear games who was made to dress as a girl because of like weird cult ritual bullshit, because I can't remember why. And they didn't like that, but it was all they knew basically, and so they wanted to get their cult asshole people stopped because forcing people to identify as anything is bad. Yeah, okay, it was because twin brothers were killed and she had a twin brother or something like that. I genuinely couldn't remember. And so she, at that time, he didn't want to identify as female, even though her village wanted her to. But the reason that the plot kind of works and the like transition works is because the only reason she was denying it is because she had problems with being forced to choose. And so then she cheeses for herself in Strive. And that doesn't mean that she disavows the way she was, like, that doesn't mean she doesn't disavow the way she was raised. Just that she's choosing who to be on her own terms now. I have had people argue that that does kind of promote this groomer mentality that, like, I don't really agree with that stance. I find it hard to believe that, because at the end of the day, like, does it matter how we ended up here? As long as people are happy and they're not harming anyone else, I say, you know, find happiness, right? Who are you to project what makes people happy? I agree. I agree with that. It's not grooming because, like, Bridget has no ties to her village in that way. She is completely on her own. Yeah, I completely agree that they have an agenda. It's frustrating because these are close friends of mine sometimes that are talking about this stuff. And, like, I know why they're saying that. And it's, you know, and here's me on stream live kind of throwing them under the bus a little bit. They have some unresolved issues that I don't think they understand how to deal with, and they're calling it grooming because they don't want to confront the fact that they are no longer able to identify with a character that they previously did. It's sad because no one wins when that happens. No one. Anyway, back to quick play. I'm still gonna honor the ban. Yeah, we have conversations like these every now and then. They need to be had, is the thing. Oh, good spooky bowl. Quite the abrupt flip. It's like I didn't have anything else to say. There was no point lingering on it. You guys can continue the conversation if you want, and I'll still respond, but I wasn't doing anything interesting. I can't focus! Where's my Subway Surfers? Where's my Peggle? Yeah, I've had some conversations like that in the past. There was someone who I haven't seen around these streams in a while, who was a bit of a shit disturber, and I used to have open mic nights when I hosted my Minecraft server, which I want to start at least hosting the server again. I don't know about the open mic nights thing. And they were like a pretty long-time viewer, and they hadn't really done anything problematic, but they came on the mic and they started making some really fucking cringe jokes, and I called them out on it. And, like, we had, like, a legitimate conversation while I was still live on stream, basically dismantling their argument and saying, like, hey, I understand why you feel the way you do, but you can't say that shit here. I think Thorn might have been there at that time, actually. And part of the reason I was upset is because I knew people in my chat were directly the butt of the joke. Or indirectly, at least. Yeah, and like, it was interesting because the guy I called out afterwards, like, thanked me and was like, I'm glad that you brought it up in, like, a respectful way, because most people would just get mad the moment that I start talking about that kind of stuff. And I'm like, well, kind of rightfully so, because you did come onto someone's stream live and start making, like, attack helicopter jokes. But I'm not going to pass up a chance to dismantle this type of argument and, like, show why it's not cool. Like, that's generally why I've allowed open mic nights despite the risk, is because I feel like I'm able to handle things. It doesn't make it not stressful, but the opportunities are sometimes very, very memorable. I just have to be... Yeah. I mean, I did say that, but it was very much more like, you know... I understand where you're coming from and, like, why you would find this funny, but there are people in chat who really don't want to have to put up with this here because we're just hanging out and playing Minecraft, and they don't want to, like, bring that kind of shit into it. It was a while ago. It was like a year ago, I think. Like, it was like a considerable amount of time back. That's rough. I don't even know if you were, like, actively there either. But I do remember seeing you in chat and thinking, like, I don't want to have some, like, transphobic, homophobic asshole in chat making the people that I care about, who I'm trying to make a good experience for, feel, like, uncomfortable or unwelcome. And again, I don't think the guy was being a shit disturber. Once I explained what was wrong, he kind of stopped. And he still has been a shit disturber in some other instances since then. But never so much that I would say that he is just by nature an asshole. That said, the same kind of thing applies to the incident in Foxen's server a little while ago, where I was very much of the opinion that, like agreeing with the what am I saying? Agreeing with people who were saying, like, A, the person who was being transphobic needs to be banned, and B, it shouldn't be anyone's problem to try and fix them or justify their existence. And that's true. That doesn't mean I won't make it my problem. Because I feel that I have the capacity, like the emotional capacity, to try and make things better in a lot of those situations. I'm a kind of an expert at dealing with those types of people because they have taken up so much of my life. Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Honestly, like, I have had a lot of really bad shit happen in my past. The thing is, I was a part of it for so long with no way out that I kind of came to the conclusion that there's no way to remove those problem people. At least in my life. Because those people are generally biologically related to me. I'm financially dependent on, or was financially dependent on for a long time. It was situations where I literally had no out for years, and if I hadn't found ways to deal with it and try and make it better, I don't know if I would have survived. And so a lot of my research, a lot of my like game-based learning stuff, I realized after, you know, a lot of introspection and therapy, it was done to get people like my family, like these, you know, bigots online, to understand me, to understand what I do, to understand my friends, the people I care about. I'm surprised I wasn't, honestly. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. I definitely felt unwanted, I'll say that. I appreciate that. Something I've been dealing with a lot lately. Just trying to reconcile with a lot of that shit. Like, as I said, I have a lot of great motivation to, like, help people and to do a lot with my life. But it's kind of rough because every time I do, I have to dredge up a lot of what I went through. And it can kind of tear at me a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. I've had to do that, yeah. I've had to learn how to do that over the years. And it's still rough sometimes. I'll stay up way past what I'm supposed to just to answer, you know, stuff that people are stressed about in some random vent chat. Because I know that I can say something that will at least make them feel a little better, make them feel like someone's listening. But I'll literally, like, just stop what I'm doing even if I'm about to go to bed and do that. And it's something that is really hard for me to not do because I'll think about how I could have helped them or, like, what I could have said. And then I just don't, just don't sleep well anyway. Stepping in to help your past self. Yeah, I feel that. I see a lot of what I went through and a lot of the people that I talk to and their struggles. A lot of people I've spoken to who are a little younger than me that are still living with their family that wish they weren't because they're dealing with similar forms of, well, abuse, neglect. It's really rough to talk about because, like, especially because I'm live on stream and I don't know what would happen if my family found out about me saying that kind of stuff. Even if I fully believe it's true. They don't. And very few of my actual family members even really know about my streams. It's kind of sad, actually. You know, I think about stuff like Small Ant, right? And how, like, his mom goes to a lot of his streams and is like a person in his community that, like, supports him and is around. I don't feel unsafe. It's my stream, right? I can drop it anytime I want. But again, it's something that I think is worth talking about. But yeah, like, I think about Small Ant and how his mother, at least, is very supportive. And you know, I never had that with my family. They just don't engage with my hobbies or my way of thinking. Yeah, I'll say that too. I have a lot of chosen family. I have a lot of absolutely spectacular support networks that I have found over the years. People that I genuinely care about, who genuinely care about me. Yeah. Yeah, and that's really important. You know, they can't really ever fully replace a lot of that, but it's nice in a different way. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't have much more to say on that. It's just nice. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes, especially when I'm playing, like, more chill games like this, I'll just have some of these. It's not every stream that it's like this. Usually the more lively chat is, the less often this kind of stuff happens. It's like a weird plateau. But, also, holy shit, I'm doing well. I really hope I don't fuck this up. That was a nice shot. Feels good, man. Do I even have any others 100? No. That was a great round. Wow, now. boards. Is that what they're called? I don't know what I would call them, actually. I don't think I've ever thought about it. Peg spaces? I don't know about that one. Please no. No! No! Why? I don't think I was gonna win that one anyway. Why? Damn it. So close. No. That sucks. So many balls. Please. You're right, I didn't. That's not an eye. I know what you meant. That doesn't mean that I'm going to respond as though I do. How is Babby formed? You're so unreasonably mad about this. Calm down. Oh, fuck. Oh wait, I have one more. We're good. So true. Shoutouts to my boy Quad. He's your dad now. Personally, I think he's a terrible pick for this stage, but I'm going to use him because it's funny. He so would. This is the truest thing that has ever been spake. Yes. What? I've been scammed. No! I need a medic bag. I'm dying. Consume ball. This is hurting me. Fuck. Yippee! Okay, let's try that again. We'll get it one day, lads. Damn it. Like, it's shots like these you just have no control over. They will just go wherever the fuck they feel like going. Unless you are somehow the world's smartest person. Uh-oh. Like, you can feel like you're on the best run of the goddamn everything, and then... And you can just get 50 million free balls, and then not be able to hit a single peg. It's the way of the game. It's like Obunga said, hate the player, not the game. That was upsetting. Enter the cheat code. I feel like there are actual cheat codes for Peggle. Like, there's some shit you can type in that makes weird stuff happen. No part of your body moves except for your eyes following the ball as the Peggle pegs all the peggies in each shot. It's like...
Man, you know?
Yeah, I do. Kinda is. Now, call me crazy, but I don't actually think that's gonna get me the win. And here's why. Because I have no fucking idea how to have any control over this ball. You can witness my brain melting in real time. A true scientific experiment. Oh, point boost. Okay, yep, alright. Don't know why that happened. Yes? So far, no loss. No harm, no foul. Fuck. I was so close. Well, that was just a stupid shot. That was just me being dumb. Good. Damn it. Please, not like this. No, fuck. I was hoping to actually just hit the red peg and get lucky, but I didn't even fucking do that. Oh my god, Orca rating for the party of 1. Welcome, Orca. What were you doing? Welcome in. How's it going, buddy, old pal? Nothing interesting happening here. Just watching balls hit pegs. We're doing the opposite of speedrunning. Slow walking. Oh hey, I have a shoutout command. Cool. Yeah, shout him out. What frog game were you speedrunning? Because there's quite a few. There was like that whole thing where people were making games about frogs a little while ago. They were like, yo, frogs are cute. What if we made a game about frogs? And then every game was about frogs. And then I was like, can we stop having games about frogs, please? And they were like, yeah, okay. And then they stopped making them. Sorry, who's an election? Who intellectual? Fuck. Frogger, the Great Quest. What's so great about it? That's what I'm saying. Asking the real questions here. Well, you've come to the wrong place. No intellectual conversations here. Just a jaded, angry 23-year-old ranting about things. Who feels like they're 35. Please? Oh, shit, you got both PB and world record? That's really dope. How many people actually run that category? Not that I'm doubting you. Sorry, run that game is what I meant to say. But it does seem a bit niche. That said, I know you are a hella good speedrunner because I have seen your other shit. Wow, that sucked. Like 10? You found 5 minutes of time save? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty large amount of time save. And hey, there is a living to be made getting world records by just finding time save. What can I say? Like just be smarter. You don't have to be the fastest if you can be smarter. Oh, that's a lot of fucking time save for a 30-minute game. Holy shit. Death. Famine. I thought I was gonna be the slickest there is by doing that maneuver. I'm like, this is gonna save us some time. Let's go. That hurt physically. No! Why would you do such a thing? You idiots! Absolute moron. You brought shame upon your household, upon your family name. Give me the double. The double. The double. No, don't go back there. You had so much potential. You could have been the 3. You could have been the 3, dude. You squandered it. You're a squanderer. The squanderer. Wanderer. I'm the wanderer. Let's go. What the fuck, dude? No! Okay. Okay. Yes? No. Some geometry person. John Geometry. PhD in mathematics. Yeah, the audience doesn't know shit. They're the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. We're so close. I'm stuff. OMG me. For real. Oh, cool shot. Okay. Did not expect that to give me a fuck. What's your favorite candy bar? I hate Nestle, but I love Coffee Crisp. So that traditionally would be my answer, but I don't buy candy bars really that often at all. If I had to pick one that like I would buy in the store, probably like Twix. Something nice about the caramel. Now you're making my fucking mouth water. God damn it. Yes it is. Yes, the triple! It doesn't have to be a grocery store all special. Well, I mean, those are like the only situations in which I would buy a chocolate bar. I guess if I had to like say like what is the like gourmet chocolate bar, like, and I don't even consider this to be like a preferable alternative necessarily, because like if I'm gonna have chocolate, I kind of like it cheap. I don't think Twix is a Nestle product. I don't think. But like for like the fancier chocolate that like my family gets me, I mean Toblerone's pretty fucking good. Yeah, it reminds me one year, so I had to go back and forth between my parents a lot growing up, and I had to leave this giant, like, I mean, like, the size of my arm, Toblerone. I had to leave it at my mom's house. And, I came back after staying the week at my dad's. And the Toblerone had a big chunk, like a bite mark out of it. And I was like, what the fuck? And there was, like, a little, you know, chocolate shavings around it. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And I investigate further, and I realize that, like, it's, like, bite marks, like, a literal fucking, like, someone bit like 3 segments sideways. And then I look at the chocolate shavings and I go, that's rat shit. Oh. And I realized that there had been a rat in my bedroom eating my fucking chocolate bar. And I threw it out and I was like, God damn it. Yeah, it was fucking vile. Yeah, both of my rooms at my parents' houses were in the basement. And so it was prime rat territory. And, well, that bedroom that I was in then did have a small window, but neither of my bedrooms had windows following that. Which, if you're wondering, is generally considered to be illegal. Because it's not safe if there's a fire. That rat was limited up. I'll be honest, I haven't. It's fucking awesome. Gas emissions getting trapped. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't really think my... I don't know. I don't want to make any assumptions there, but, you know, I don't think my family was too concerned with that. With me. They're like, yeah, he'll just survive, it's okay. You hadn't had a Tobler until this year? They're pretty fucking good. I wouldn't say they're like, you know, you need to have this before you die kind of thing. Because personally, I think sugar is kind of the root of all evil, and I wish that I had never had a chocolate bar in my life, and that they just didn't exist. But, like, you know, that aside, it's pretty good. Question mark? Oh, no, I mean, I'm not being 100% serious, but, like, there's a reason that trans fats and, like, that kind of shit were blamed for years. It's because the sugar industry paid advertisers to mislead people. Sugar was always the problem, processed sugar, and, thus we have the obesity epidemic in America. Literally just people profiting off of that. Like, sugar is fucking addictive. It's not good for you in the form of, like, chocolate bars and shit. I think that it's personally fine as a treat every now and then, but I find, for me, the more sugar I have, the more I crave, and if I don't really have any sugar, then I never fucking think about it. Which is a little bit weird. It's like, yeah, things taste good, but do they taste good because my body thinks they're good for a reason that is good for me? Or because it's like a foreign substance that tastes good because it, even though it's not good for me? Like, it's hard for me to think about it in terms of pure, like and dislike, you know? It's like, what is like? Why does my brain produce chemicals the way that it does? Can you stop doing that? Oh. Yeah, it's rough. Look, I'd love to be able to have nice things all the time and feel great and just live forever. Yeah, first try, idiot. But, like, it doesn't work like that, you know? Alright, it is now midnight. It is 12:01. I am tired. I'm kind of hungry. I need to figure out how many hours I have left to work tomorrow. Because, I kind of want to sleep in, but I need to make sure things are going. So there we have it. I don't know why the fuck my custom cursor broke at the beginning of the stream and caused all those problems. But, that aside, let's, how to uninstall the game. You can't. This game is a lifestyle. You chose to play Peggle. Alright, yeah, let's, raid someone. I think a bunch of people are playing Mario Party. Wonder how far along they are. They're only on 9? They were on... How long have I been streaming? They were on 8 3 hours ago. They've been trying to stream all of them consecutively. What the fuck is this? Alright, well... I feel bad for them, so I will raid Zoe while she continues to play. Yeah. I'm gonna raid Zoe. Is that actually the correct name? Did I... It's Zobi Plays, okay. I was gonna play Superstars with them, but it'll be at the ass crack of night, so I am not doing that. But I wish I could. Anyway, thanks y'all for coming. Have a wonderful night. See you soon.